Hello everyone, this is Pierre from Carrom Pierre YouTube channel. Today I will try to give you some advices on how to get a clean grip, especially a locking grip. There are so many ways to grip the striker to play a shot. Some will play with scissors grip, some will play with the middle finger as I used to do before. Some will play with the index finger as a single grip. And many other players, many very good players are playing also with the locking grip. There are 3-4 ways to lock the striker. But first I will show you a little exercise, several little exercises to warm up the fingers before playing carrom. So either you can do it with newspapers like this. You take this in one hand and you just make a ball, only with one hand. This will give you some flexibility in your hand and little strength also. On one hand and on the other one. This is an exercise I heard a long time before in South India. Something else I like to do, just playing with balls. You can take 2 balls and make this kind of exercise. In one side, other side, you can have a try. It's very pleasant also. And if you know how to juggle, you can also have a little juggling session just to warm up the shoulders, the elbows, everything. So you don't have to do it. If you like to warm up the fingers with different activities, it's always good. The last one is with this little instrument called cascas. 2 balls with seeds inside. You can make rhythm with this, and it's very good for hand and fingers. So it was just to show you different things, always linked with the fingers. So now I will make a zoom on my hand to show you the different kinds of locking grips I know. So now the different locking grips. One locking grip is simply with the index finger between the thumb and the middle finger. There are not many players playing like this. I know Peter Bocker from Germany is playing like this. Sometimes also Carlito Bowling from Switzerland is playing like this. Both they were Europe champions, so they're good players. And that's one grip. Index between the thumb and middle finger. And release. Another locking grip, I will show you mine. It's with the index finger blocked by the thumb and the ring finger. Here. Thumb, ring finger only. Like this. And there are 2 ways to play this one. Either you keep your little finger, this one, completely open. Like this. As Pankaj Pawar from India is doing. I will show you a video just now to show you. He's playing this way. Here, and little finger open. Myself, I'm playing almost same, but the little finger is bended like this. So index finger, ring finger, and flick. Is there a little gap between my index finger and striker? I will just prepare it and watch. Yes, there is between 5 millimeters, around 5 millimeters gap between the index finger and the striker. But some players will come much closer, so this is you to adjust depending on your feeling in your grip. Another locking grip will be with the index finger still blocked between the thumb and the little finger and ring finger all together. This way. This grip is very comfortable, but you need quite a lot of practice to get it perfect. This grip is interesting because all the fingers are touching the striker before hitting. The thumb, the middle finger is holding, the index finger is on the striker, and those two fingers also are touching the striker. So all the 5 fingers are really involved in the grip. So when you're here, you aim for your coin, and only when you're ready. Some players will get the middle finger little up before releasing, this way, and some are able, like Srinivas, he is not moving this middle finger, almost not moving at all the middle finger. He will keep it on the striker and still it will stay on the side of the striker. There are many ways. Some players will play with a very straight grip, the hand which is very straight. Some will take a little bigger angle like this, as Rashmi Kumari is doing. And many other players are playing with a single index finger grip. I mean, not locking completely, but it will be very hard to notice they are not locking their grip. Like Zahir Pasha, Yogesh Pardesi, even Arun Deshpande, they are all playing with this single index finger grip, but their grip are very stable because they can handle the striker, they can grip the striker with always minimum 3 fingers. Thumb, middle finger, ring finger, which is here. 1, 2, 3, and the index finger is on the striker. Even if the index finger is not completely blocked by the ring finger or the last 2 fingers, it can be still very efficient because the striker is very well balanced and stable. So the most important thing is to be able to play like a machine, I mean like a robot. If you can reproduce, if you can do exactly the same grip every time, even if you don't feel very confident on one shot, if the position you handle is very clean, then you don't need to concentrate 100% on your point. It's only placed enough to get less concentration. The last locking grip I know is with the index finger blocked by the thumb and only the little finger. Kevin, my partner here in Reunion Island, is playing this way. and he's very accurate as well. So either you can try to play with this locking grip, index between the thumb and middle finger, this locking grip, thumb and ring finger, this one, full locking grip, index between thumb and the last two fingers, or only the index finger between the thumb and the little finger. I will show you several samples of some of the best players in the world showing their grips, their skills, and we'll be able to compare and see the differences. is when you don't feel good with one of your grips, it's nice to try to make little changes in your grip. It happened many times to me. First, when I changed from the middle finger to the index finger more than 10 years before, I had some troubles to release the striker. Sometimes I was blocked, like, oh, I can't release. So what I did is I just changed little bit the distance between my index finger and the striker. I left a little bigger gap here, playing from there to 1 centimeter more behind, and it was much better to me. So you can have a try when you have a problem, you change something in your grip. Then also I had some problems, so I shifted to the full locking grip, but I was not full confident with this one. Also, if you don't feel full confident all the time with one grip, you can sometimes play some shots with the full locking grip, for example, and some other shots with a single finger grip. That's what I do with the bomb shots. Here, when the coins are in my baseline, I don't play with the locking grip. I will play with a single finger grip. I don't know why exactly, but I feel it's much easier to me. And many players are having different grips like this. For example, Arundesh Pandey, he was playing with the simple index finger grip, and for some shots only he was getting a locking grip for cuts, for bomb shots, for some shots that required much more force. One more thing, the grip is very important, of course, but the routine also is very important in each shot. It is nice to get always the body in the direction of what we are aiming, on the line we are aiming. It's very important to feel and to put all your concentration in the point of contact that is on your line, you're aiming, and take several seconds. You take really minimum 4-5 seconds of concentration on your point, even more for some shots, and only when you're fully concentrated on that point, you will get your index finger behind, and then you have to release it naturally. After only 1, 2 or 3 seconds maximum, you will release. What I mean is that the aiming moment is really before getting the finger ready to hit. We don't aim when we are already here. This is too late. We aim before, on the point, all the concentration is there, and only when we feel full confidence, we see the line, we can visualize what will happen. Only at this moment we'll get behind, and 1, 2, maximum 2 or 3 seconds, it is nice to release the striker. Concentration and application should be quite fast. Here, up, not more, not longer. If for some reason you don't feel the shot, it happens to all the players, it happens and it's normal. If you don't feel the confidence in one shot, when you're ready to hit, try to get several seconds to get your striker out, and you make your routine again. And you will see so many times you will get benefits to this. Stop your routine and start it again. All the best to all of you. I hope this little video will be helpful for some of you. And I wish you many more happy moments around the ball and good feelings with your grip. See you.